Alright, so this is Doorways, the Underworld. Now, last year, Doorways Chapters 1 and 2 came out. It's been a while since I haven't played the original Chapter 1 and 2 since then. But I figured I'd give Doorways, the Underworld, I figured I'd give it a fair chance, because Doorways it was an alright game. It had its flaws, but it was alright, considering what I paid for it and all that fun stuff. So, we're going to give Doorways the Underworld a shot, so let's get to it.
My name. The maniacs I pursue fall like dominoes, one after the other. I solve these cases by entering their minds, actually letting them into mine. I stalk them through dark hallways, forests of bloody stakes, inhuman torture chambers, museums of still and eternal suffering. Am I leaving this hell, or am I walking right into it?
Alright, well I tried to see if there's subtitles, but it doesn't look like it. A little early to be breaking the fourth wall, isn't it? A little bit? Maybe? No? Investor and Businessman. That's a very vague title. So, the Underworld. If I'm not mistaken, I couldn't really hear the voiceover. There's no subtitles and I can't use headphones on this TV. So I'm having to kind of listen to the volume.
Katharina Stein, Frankfurt, Germany, 1964. Neurosurgeon. Reichenwald, Germany, is the origin of several urban legends, as 50 people have gone missing over the last 9 years. After the police closed the investigations without any explanations, Doorways took over the case. 2 agents have been sent there over the last 5 years, but neither has come back. They have been registered as missing on service. Their identities remain classified. Our intelligence reports indicate that Dr. Stein is carrying out experiments with humans for a secret branch of the military forces of her country.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Can I be honest? Methinks that perhaps sending agents to something vaguely resembling this is a bad idea. Seems like you're going to get negative results.
Where am I?
Just the thought. Also, the plot of this game kind of reminds me of The Cell. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. It was really bad. That little kid from Lizzie McGuire, Jennifer Lopez, and a half-mouth constantly opened Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn's just, I don't know. I've been a big fan of his. Or J-Lo's, for that matter, as far as acting goes. Okay, so this room's kind of pointless. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm, again, you know, I'm a little rusty on the plot and the lore of this series, but this seems like a really bad idea. A very expensive, really bad idea to have. Because we're like entering like the minds or something of people or something like that. Something to that degree. Okay, it's locked. Or something to that degree. I forget exactly, and I can't really hear the voiceover. No subtitles either. Looks good though. Or rather, it looks like every other first-person horror game I've played in a while, which means, you know, except, oh god, I just thought of that Pineview Drive game. That was awful. Oh my god, I can't believe I finished that game. I deserve a medal. Now we're looking for a key. Cool. Okay, so you have to hit I for inventory then. Okay, sure, why not? Hopefully this place is a little bit easier than that. One thing I do remember about Doorways is I have no idea how I progressed in that game because navigating it was a nightmare. Everything looked, especially in the kind of outdoors before you got to the horror, like the torch room or stuff like that. Very difficult to properly navigate. I just remember stumbling forward.
Behind the cell, there was an inhuman torso. It was contorted, lying on heaps of feces and putrefaction, under the sight of hundreds of flies buzzing around. The smell was nauseating. His neck was upright. His face bared a fixed, horrified expression. Its glassy eyes laid on me, toying with my sanity. It was indeed another victim of her experiments. He might have been an unfortunate villager, or even one of the Doorway's agents. Whatever it had been, now it is nothing but a lump of flesh. I stopped to examine it for a second. Something wasn't right. A slight facial spasm confirmed to my suspicion. It was still alive.
And that was how I met your mother. Oh, I swear every first-person horror game I've played as of late is just dark. I have like a freaking
Jesus Christ! What is going on here?
I don't know. I've got like, ooh, it's open. Let's look real quick before we go in there, just to double check. But I've got like black curtains and all this fun stuff, and I still can't see just anything. Same problem with Pineview mediocre.
What is this place?
It's the Underworld. Did you not read the subtitle of this game? Doorways, the Underworld. So you could have at least done it in an even pattern. You had to stand on boxes to write the 5s up there. That's just not even... Why would you do that? You've got plenty of room. If you're going to go insane, do it in a neat and organized manner. You know what I'm saying? Ah, I don't care. Let's see. It's like a Rorschach test. What do you see in there? I see a pair of brass knuckles. no combat in this game, so we don't have to worry about at least fighting off enemies. We're just going to have to, you know, run for the hills or whatever. Will this gate close behind us? Well, I see how no reason this should go wrong. I mean, you know. I tell you what, there's jump scares that'll get me because I can't hear them. I need to get like a pair of speakers or something for the TV I can plug the headphones directly into. I feel like I'm a necromorph. This looks slightly promising. And our character just had a mild seizure. Did the door close? Oh, that's what it did. Okay. Well, at least we know we're making progress. Always appreciate that. Ha! Can't click on that one. Wait, why can't we click on this one? Is it like in a locked position or something? Just clicking on everything, trying to, you know, double check. It's very easy to overlook things. Very, very easy. I better unlock this gate. Wall. You know, apart from there not like being a brightness option, I always like to turn the brightness up so I can see properly. And that way, if when I render the videos out, they are a little bit brighter than they would normally be. Apart from having that, though, they're doing a pretty good job of keeping it lit. I was surprised. A lot of horror games, at first, I thought it was going to be just continual dark, but they're doing pretty good. You know, some of these experiments in games like this really make me question the purpose of them. It's like, aha, I combined a scorpion and a shark. Why'd you do that? That's kind of the vibe I get from some of these, like, mad scientists, experimental types. Pretty cool looking monster. I don't know if it's going to be coming after us or anything, but it's a pretty cool looking monster. I don't think it will. We don't really have a, like a means of even, like, running away or hiding. Puzzles are a bit more, a bit different, too, than, you know, 1305. It's close. Now for... Okay. For some reason it wasn't... Ah, yes, the most sensible solution to your plans of... I'm sorry, what is the purpose of this experiment? I'm just checking, I know this key goes to the thing back there, I'm just double checking, you never know when something might open up or whatever. What is the purpose of this experiment? Like, you've not even gone mad. It doesn't even seem like you're mad for any particular reason. At least, like, Unitologists and, you know, Dead Space had the excuse of it was their freaking religion. You know? Your excuse seems to be... We did it. Hell, we did. I don't know, but we did it. Alright, the goal here is to hide, because, like I said, hiding, we don't have a way to combat anything. I've put another sheet. I have black curtains and a sheet over it. I still can't see anything in this game. It was weird, just a few seconds ago I was complimenting it, now I'm just not. Hold on. I'm hiding. So the goal is to hide. This is fun. We're supposed to bob and weave him in the stupidest manner possible. Our hint is supposed to be that of when he's near. So it'll start shaking violently when he's near. Okay, so when he goes past him, or past that, we'll run. Give him about 5 seconds after. Dude, I can't see in this. Hide where? I can't. I honestly can't see. It's too dark. I just want to state again that I have, like, curtains up and a sheet over that. A black sheet. And I still can't see. You know, a little bit ago I was kind of saying, hey, good job. I was wrong. Is there something around here I should be? Trying for? This game is so dark. Yeah, there's going to be quite a few edits here. I do like trying to edit deaths out. And there's quite a few here. We're being chased by something very stupid. I just want to go on the record and say that. Anything that waddles is not something to be totally afraid of. We just have to find a flight of stairs and we'll kill him. Yeah, they just want you to run. Did I die?
Wheeler, that was the last thing that hunk of flesh and blood said before crawling into my consciousness and appearing inside my mind, over and over again, trying to tear me up. That was, after all, his only way of dealing